People are prepping now more than ever, and in the worst economic climate since the Great Depression, Americans are on budget like never before. How can you be prepared for pennies? That's where we come in. 20 bucks or less starts now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to 20 Bucks or Less. I'm Bill Doris.
I'm Daniel Mounts.
And we are here to finally do our very first test, the Bud K Secret Agent Sword. $10, and we're gonna put it through the test. You saw the little quickie video we did where we just had to test it,
yes.
But because of the terrible weather in our area, when we first got it, we couldn't get it through the full testing. So now we're gonna put it through the full range of tests, and our test consists of two phases. First phase is the DDT, the drag, drop, and throw. We're going to drop it from a first story height, then we're gonna drag it a quarter of a mile along a
gravel country road.
Exactly, and then I'm gonna take my big 275 pound, 6'3" ass and throw it as hard as I can 30 feet up against a building. If it survives these tests, then we'll put it through phase 2, which is the efficiency. How does it actually work as a weapon? First off will be the jugs. I did say jugs, didn't I? Will be the jugs, and then the second one we are going to the watermelon. And then last but not least, our skull analog that we spent a lot of time trial and error perfecting.
He spent a lot of time trial and perfecting.
The production team did a whole lot of testing with this, so we're really looking for. I'm hoping and praying it survives the endurance.
I am too.
Because I want to see how it does with the skull analog. Yes. All right, everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get this started.
All right, folks, here we go.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're back now. We've done our testing. As you can see, it's got a few scratches, dents, whatever. Not bad, it did survive. Our one downfall again is the handle. This thing is just not good. You can see the paracord moves around, whatever. We actually exposed, they have electrical tape underneath it, and some shims for you to grip onto. That is the huge downfall of this weapon. Did it survive? Yes.
All right, and as Daniel said, it survived the DDT phase 1. So now it's time to do the efficiency test. First, for the efficiency test,
Jugs. Yeah, jugs.
First up in the efficiency test is the jugs, and the efficiency test is we need a name for it besides jugs, melons, and nuts. Jugs, melons, and nuts. Let's make that a contest. Whoever comments down here below on the comments, give us your ideas, your name, and if we like it, we'll use it.
We'll use it.
All right. So, but for right now, I still like jugs,
melons and nuts. Yeah, it works.
Jugs, melons, and nuts. This is part 1. We're going to go with the jugs. Daniel, weapons master, I'll let him have it.
Thank you. As you can see, I missed a little low, so we're going to try to go through one more for you, all right? There it went. All right, folks, that's what I should have done the first time, and if I would have made a clean cut right through both of them, wouldn't have been a problem. Test number 2 coming up, watermelon. 3, 2, 1. That was awesome. That was great. That did exactly what it should have done. Split the watermelon in half, came a little high, but that is exactly what you want this sword to do.
I tell you what, for a $10 sword that we just dropped from the 1-story height,
yep,
and then, or 2-story height,
drag through gravel,
through against a building,
Cut through 2 water jugs.
And that is clean.
That's a good clean cut, side to side, not forceful up and down. That is nice.
Normally I wouldn't come and interrupt Daniel's testing at this part, but I just got to admit, wow.
I'm highly impressed. It did exactly what I wanted it to do.
That was nice. All right, so far so good. We've got through Jugs.
We got through Mellons.
Now it's time to check out the nuts. Look at this. This is our skull analog ballistics gel, easy for me to say, ballistics gel wrapped around a coconut. That is as close as we can get for 20 bucks or less.
To a human skull.
To the human skull. But once again, I get the feeling this is going to be messy.
Very messy.
I'm going to step out and let the weapons master do his thing.
3, 2, 1. Wow. All right, folks, as you can see, it went straight through, and we are going to show you the high-speed footage with this, but check it out.
That was as clean as my gun.
Straight through, no problem, through the ballistics gel and the coconut.
Yeah,
that zombie brain.
Look at that. That is just clean.
You don't get much better than that, folks. For a $10 sword, I'm impressed.
Wow. As you can see from the replay, clean.
It did the trick.
I'm telling you, I mean, and look at this table.
And there's still some left in the other half of the brain there.
Yeah, that is just absolutely insane. I mean, don't get me wrong, a coconut with ballistics gel surrounding it is not exactly to a human skull standards, but for 20 bucks or less, that's pretty close. And also, some people are going to ask, well, why green? Why not red for blood? Green's the color of a $20 bill.
There you go, folks.
So I tell you what, we got a couple of comments when we first unboxed the sword.
Yeah.
And one of the comments, gentleman, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, said we should go with a 0 to 10 scale instead of an A to F.
Yeah.
And there's some legitimacy to that. So here's what we'll do. We'll go through a 1 to 10 on the things that we test. For $10, the only thing that is keeping me from giving it a 10 is the handle.
The only thing that's keeping me from giving it a 10 is the handle. That was our beef with it from the jump. As soon as we opened it, it's still our one downfall of it. For everything else, for $10, it's got my vote.
I'm giving it an 8.5 because the handle needs a lot of work.
I'll give it an 8 because I have to do the work on the handle.
All right, folks, I tell you what, real quick before we go, much love to Kim, Brandy, Jeremy, and Hunter. They've been behind the camera helping us out every step of this episode. We could not have done it without them. So thanks to everybody. Thank you to Seth, our contributing writer. Thank you to Tomiko, our voiceover artist out in San Fran. We appreciate it. And thanks so much for tuning in. Next time, we're going to have the unboxing of not 1, not 2, 3 different items that we picked up, and believe it or not, all of them are under $10 again. But for the 20 bucks or less channel, I'm Bill Doris.
I'm Daniel Mounts.
We'll see you next time. Everybody shop smarter, not harder. Hey everybody, welcome back to the 20 bucks or under channel. I'm Bill Doris. Fuck that. All right, so far, so good.
It's so good.
Here is the last test, the nuts. What we did is we went old school and cut.
Yeah.